All right, this time here on 757 Saturday Sports Talk, Matt Hatfield here with you on ESPN Radio 94.1. We're joined by a special guest. He is a senior guard for the Green and Gold, the Norfolk State University Spartans, where he is the reigning two-time MEAC Player of the Week. He averaged 19.5 points, 4.5 rebounds, 4 assists per game, while shooting 15 of 17 from the foul line this past week. He started at Woodside High School in Newport News as well. He's a 7'5" guy through and through. We say hello to Devante Carter here on ESPN Radio 94.1. Devante, how's life treating you?
Hey, it's good, man. I'm here.
Yeah, better to be here than not here. Well, tell me first of all, you guys are playing quite well in the MEAC there. Tops in the MEAC North at 7-4 in the conference, 12-7 overall, and you've had a heck of a year, 15.8 points per game, leading the team in rebounds and assists as well. What's the life of a college basketball player been like this past year here with COVID and everything?
It's definitely been different. I mean, everything's been different. It's been challenging. Clearly, just with COVID and everything, things are a lot tougher. How classes come to practice, everything's different. You know what I mean? Because you got to follow the rules and follow protocol. So I'll say things have just been challenging, but we're able to still get things done.
It feels like watching some of the different high school and college athletes across the country and here closer to home that it's been more of a adjustment in terms of the social life. You can't have big gatherings and hang out with your friends and go to different places, the mall, this store, that store. Is that fair to say? And what's been the biggest adjustment for you personally? Has it been more basketball or away from basketball?
You said it's been more basketball or been away from? I mean, I know, piggyback off what you're saying, just the social distance and minimum large parties. Yeah, that's tough too because I don't know, little like if you have a party or you around 5 or 6 people outside of school, you get expelled just for and it could be just your family, your friends, or whatever. So like I said, just piggyback off what you said. It has been different. Mm-hmm. Once again, it has been challenging, but I mean, that's what we got to do to play ball and be here. So just making it work. Sure,
and you guys have definitely powered through, and it's better for you all to get that chance to play than not. I know it's been tough for some that haven't. I know even in your own league, Howard not getting to finish out its season. Let's talk about your own game here. 3 times now you've been named MEAC Player of the Week, 2 in a row. Be honest, do those Player of the Week honors mean much to you?
No, I don't. I mean, it's good. It's good, to add, but I mean, it don't really matter. At the end of the day, my focus is to get the win. My focus is to get a chip. But that's just a plus. But it's just a plus. I mean, I'm just trying to win at the end of the day. I don't care about the individual stats.
Sure. Well, to follow up on that, though, the more you guys win and the numbers you put up, the better your team's chances are to get to that NCAA tournament, win the MEAC tournament, and possibly even for you to get MEAC Player of the Year. What would Player of the Year mean to you? Because if you were to get it, certainly your team would have a chance to get to the tournament.
Yeah, once again, like I said, it'd be good just to get it. But, I mean, I ain't looking for it. I ain't get my head high for Player of the Year. At the end of the day, the big goal is to win the MEAC tournament and get to the dance. So, like I said, all the other stuff is good, but I want the bigger picture, and the bigger picture is to get a chip.
Let's go back to that 31-point game you had earlier this month, a career high for you in a win over Coppin State. What was working for you?
I mean, I was able to get to the midi. I was able to get to the midi. I was able to find guys. With me being aggressive, it opened up a lot of different things. It opened up shots for me as well as my team. So just being aggressive and me being aggressive allowed me to, find good looks as well as find my teammates.
And for those that don't know the midi, that's that mid-range jumper elbow area for you, which has been lethal going back to your days at Woodside, which we'll talk about here in a second. But, my goodness, you were 15 of 17 from the foul line. There are some pros that don't do that. I mean, how much do you practice them free throws? Have you always been good or had to work at it to get better at shooting them?
Man, I've been struggling all year free throws. I mean, clearly you can see from the percentages. But I just been doing a better job. I mean, I'm here every day. Coaches sit with me every day and try to many free throws up a day. I've been working on it. It's been improving, but still got to get better.
Well, he's staying in that lab getting it done for the Norfolk State Spartans. We're talking with Devante Carter. He played at Woodside High School in Newport News. Our guest here on 757 Saturday Sports Talk on ESPN Radio 94.1. The leading scorer, rebounder, and assist guy for the Spartans has senior day coming up on Wednesday, February 24th as the Spartans play host to Delaware State at 6 o'clock. Devante, beating some other teams from Virginia this year like Hampton and JMU, Radford, George Mason. I know you guys lost a tough one to ODU at home, but I think 4-1. Does that hold some significance with you guys as you prepare for the tournament?
Yeah, I mean, every win helps. You know, especially the ones at home. You want to get the ones at home especially. But, I mean, every win counts. Especially when you're trying to get to the tournament, you need every win. You know, so it's good to be 4-1. We think we should have been 5-0 with that, but, you know, we try and get every win, you know, because we need them.
Sure. Well, definitely holding your own against the teams from around the Commonwealth. And representing the 757 area code, I mean, yourself, Joe Bryant from Lake Taylor. You got Isaiah Chambers, Andre Bottoms from Oscar Smith, Keontae Chavis from Norfolk Collegiate. I'm probably leaving a couple guys out. How much pride do you all take in representing this area code?
A lot of pride. I mean, this is our home. You know, I mean, you want to represent yourself as well as your family, as well as the city, and you want to represent it in the right way. So, I mean, it's a lot. You know, it means a lot, but like I said, you're trying to do things the right way.
Let's go back to your days at Woodside for a moment. How often do you think back to those great games? Teammate with Chris Orlina, Jordan Forbes, and that special group won a region title and go into the state playoffs.
Oh, I mean, I don't really think too much on it, but those were good days. I don't really reminisce too much about it, you know, because, I mean, we didn't win, you know what I mean?
Sure.
But I do miss those guys, you know. I wish them well. I hope they're doing well at their schools that they're playing at now.
Sure. Well, and it is state playoff week here for all the high school teams. Do you think back much of that game that you lost in heartbreaking fashion to Westfield against Tyler Scanlon, Blake Francis, or do you have a favorite memory that you think about more often from your days in the PD?
I don't even know if I got a favorite moment. I mean, like I said, it didn't even end well with us. For 3 years straight, we struggled. We thought, you know, we was close to getting the chip, but we didn't. You know, there's a lot of good moments, but I couldn't even tell you my favorite moment.
Okay. Well, let me throw it to you this way. What's different in Devante Carter's game, if anything, from then to now? What's different about your game?
Oh, it's different. I shoot a little bit better, a little bit bigger, more probably. I say, you know, I'm more vocal, especially compared to high school. I'm way more vocal, you know, and like I said, I hit more shots. A little bit bigger, doing well from the free throw on me. I'm just, overall, my game just increasing, getting better over time. Like everything that I was probably doing before, I'm just probably doing a little bit better now, you know.
Sure. Student of the game and mature, for sure. Last one, then we'll play some fun rapid fire, Devante, and I appreciate your time with us here on ESPN Radio 94.1. I mean, last year you guys could have certainly gone to the NCAA Tournament. The MEAC Tournament gets halted there at Scope with the pandemic. This year, your last go-round as a senior, I mean, we know you guys come back a lot, but what's it going to take for you guys to get there this year? And give me your thoughts on the tournament coming up, which is right around the corner.
Man, it's going to take everything. I mean, that's the dream, that's the goal. Like I said, we was close to getting last year. We taking away was due to COVID. You know, like I said, that's my number one thing. We're just trying to go in and do everything we can just so we get to that tournament. It's going to take everything from the offense to the defense. I mean, everything from the small things to the big thing. Mm-hmm. So everybody want to get there. We want to get there. You know, everybody want to get there. You know, so it's going to take everything in order to make that dream into a reality.
Oh, yeah, the fine little details for sure. And I know you might not say it, but I'm sure it left a chip on the shoulder of a lot of you guys that were close to it a year ago, knowing that you could have fulfilled that dream even before the senior year. All right, you ready to play some rapid fire with us, Devante?
Yeah.
Here we go with the Player of the Year candidate and reigning two-time MEAC Player of the Week from Woodside High School, now with the Spartans and Norfolk State, Devante Carter. All right, best movie or TV show you've seen in the past year is what?
The best movie in the past year?
Best movie or TV show you've seen in the last year. What would it be?
Power, I guess.
Power. Everybody's picking Power. I haven't gotten into it yet. I'll have to check it out. All right, if you can be one superhero for a day, who you picking?
Who I'm picking? I don't know, Flash.
Flash. Yeah, they call him sometimes like Flash on the court. You got a little D-Wade sometimes. Favorite late night snack for Devante? What are you munching on when you need something to eat?
Reese's.
Reese's peanut butter cups? Oh, I was addicted to those as a kid. They had to take them away from me. Now I'm on a diet. I can't eat them. If you could play anybody in one-on-one in the NBA, who are you playing one-on-one in the NBA if you could get that dream?
Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook. All right, that'd be a fun little matchup. You can only use one of these social media platforms for a week. Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook, or TikTok. What are you picking?
Right now, TikTok. I'm going to say Instagram, though.
You're going to say Instagram. I was just about to ask, are you a TikToker? You're not a TikToker?
I'm not even a TikTok person, but I come across a lot of videos on the gram. So, they fun. And plus, my girl does a lot of TikTok.
You said your girlfriend's on TikTok? Doing a lot of, okay, yeah. There you go. Last few for you. Best dancer on the team. Who's got the best moves off the court on that NSU team? Who is it?
Joe.
Okay, Joe. I got you. Last few here. Who does the best impersonation of Coach Robert Jones on the Spartans basketball team?
Oh, that's Joe, too.
Oh, he does it. We'll have to get him next time. Let's see if he'll do one for us. And last two. Visit one place in the world. Where would you go?
One place in the world?
Mm-hmm.
Probably Paris.
Paris, and go to France when we get out of this pandemic. And lastly, give us one word, the one word that best describes Devante Carter.
One word?
Yeah, one word that best describes you.
I don't know. I guess it's fun.
Fun. That is the fun-loving standout guard for the Spartans of NSU, Devante Carter, who got it done at Woodside High School in Newport News. Coming up senior day, February 24th against Delaware State at 6 o'clock. Thank you so much. Congrats on a great year so far, Devante, and keep it rolling, all right?
Sure, man. Yep. Thank you.
Thank you.